Hi, my name is Samantha Mian. I am going on my senior year at Our Lady of the Lake. I am studying kinesiology in hopes of becoming a personal trainer and also hopefully one day owning my own gym. I am from El Paso, Texas, and I went to Clint High School. Um, if I had to choose to be any animal, I would be a bird. So I could fly from place to place and not be stuck in one area and be able to see everything from up above. I think it'd be pretty cool. Something funny that happened to me, I guess it's kind of embarrassing. It could be funny to other people, but it's embarrassing to myself. I used to work at Rudy's last summer, and when I was changing out the teas, sometimes you have to put a tea into another container, and when I was putting the tea into the other container, the tea just spilled all over me. I mean, it made some people laugh. I was pretty embarrassed, but I got some people to smile, I guess. If I could spend a day with anyone in the world, past or present, I think it would be, I don't know her name, but the girl from Tammy. I think she's pretty cool, she's pretty funny. I think I'd have an interesting day if I was able to spend the day with her. And where I hope to be in 20 years is hopefully own my own gym already, have a good business going for myself, be married, I guess, have kids, just be comfortable already in my life, just be able to say that I was able to do all the things that I wanted to do, that I see myself doing right now, and maybe even more. And pretty much just be on track to having a good life. So going into the topic 1 that we're supposed to be talking about, interscholastic and collegiate sports. So basically, I think coaching in general, whether it's at the collegiate level or the high school level, it has its good and its bads. And I think sometimes when people want to become coaches and stuff like that, they don't think of some of the things that they're going to have to deal with. They think oh, it's just the physical level and taking their teams to their tip-top shape and trying to train them to be the best that they can be in their sport. But it's much more than that. It's the classroom that should be their number one view on things, and making the athlete the best that they can be in their classroom before they are on the court. Because ultimately, if they want to be a collegiate athlete or anything like that, if they don't pass, they're not going to play. It's the same thing in high school. If you don't pass, you don't play. So I think just making sure that they're on track with their schooling is very important. And then also, emotionally, you're going to deal with different types of people. At the high school level, I mean, teenagers are going through emotional roller coasters. They're trying to figure out who they want to be as people and what kind of personality they're going to have and stuff like that. So, I mean, you're dealing with all that stuff while trying to coach a sport. I mean, it's going to come into play with a lot of things, and you're just going to have to learn how to deal with different types of personalities. The same thing with college. I mean, some people get to the collegiate level and they think oh, I don't need to try. I don't need to do anything if I've gotten this far. I'm just going to go based off of my natural talent. But sometimes you need to sit there and think, no, just because you're here, you still need to work for what you want to get and accomplish at a higher level. And it's not always just going to be, I could just have this mindset. Sometimes you're going to have athletes where you're going to have to change their mindsets and stuff like that. So I mean, I think overall coaching is a very big job, and not everyone thinks that it can be hard, but I think in a lot of ways it can be hard. And overall, I think a coach can have a very positive effect on a person, and also a very negative effect. I've had good coaches in my life, and I've had bad coaches in my life, and honestly, I will take both into consideration for the good and the bad. But overall, coaching is very important, and I feel like if you're a good coach, it will carry on with an athlete, not only on the court but in their life.